Hello and welcome to part 2 of Anti-Wiccan Arguments, where I'm trying to take common arguments against Wicca and giving my take on them. Today, I'm going to deal with the argument of Wicca is a cult. Well, first of all, first thing I want to say is this really stems from a horrible misunderstanding of the word cult. Digging out my dictionary, it defines cult as 1. Formal religious veneration. 2. A religious system, also its adherents. 3. Faddish devotion, also a group of persons showing such devotion. Now, the first two of those definitions can apply to any religion. Any religious system is a cult. Now, I can already hear the people typing, going, but Troy, they're actually talking about dangerous cults. Okay, fine. But if you're going to mean that we're a dangerous cult, you should say that. You shouldn't just use the word cult. Now, on the dangerous cult issue, I will point you to, I'll put a link down there, to the Advanced Bonewits' Cult Danger Evaluation Form. Great way to judge whether or not some group is a dangerous cult. I'm not going to go through all the questions on it. That would be a 10-minute video in itself. It is interesting that a lot of the people who use this argument try to have it both ways. They try to use the dictionary definition of cult and then just assume that means Wicca is a dangerous cult. There's many reasons why we're not a cult. Check out the link, look at the questions, and see if Wicca scores high on any of them. I don't think it does. Second thing I want to say is there does seem to be some confusion among some people in the difference between cult and occult. This is just ignorance, not meant in a bad way. Ignorance just means you don't know. Occult just simply means secret knowledge. Cult is a religion. Okay, so a cult can be built around occult practices. And occult practices can grow out of a cult, but they don't necessarily align. Third thing is, I just would like to point out that most dangerous cults are in fact Christian-based. This is not saying Christians belong to dangerous cults. I'm saying most dangerous cults start from a Christian base. The Branch Davidians, the Jonestown, were all Christian-based. At the very least, I believe to be a dangerous cult, you really need some apocalyptic prediction. And as far as I know, no tradition of Wicca has a apocalypse prediction. I've heard people talk about coming a time where people cease to need to be reborn, but not necessarily a apocalypse, not a end of the world. This seems like it's going to be a rather short video. I'd just like to cover my rules for if you want to leave comments. Feel free to leave any comments. I generally will not censor comments unless people get abusive. If you have things you would like me to cover in one of these videos, feel free to leave it. Once again, I will not prove that any God exists. Can't be done. 2, I will not answer any biblical quotes. This is nothing against the Bible. It's just, to be quite honest, good hunk of reason I give that is I'm not a biblical scholar. When I was Christian, I never read the Bible much. And now that I'm Wiccan, I can't remember the last time I even saw a Bible. So, until next time, I hope you find this enlightening. Blessed be.